of implementing a DEI into your corporate culture is also the way you speak to your team members and the way you expect them to show up and the way you are showing up for them as well. If you have a inclusive nature or inclusive mindset, then the way you're showing up is going to be with collaboration and inclusivity as well, rather than being exclusive. Now, in my business, collaboration is everything, not just with my team, but also with my clients and everybody that I'm working with. Collaboration is key, communication is key to me. And so I like to make sure that those words are ingrained in the conversations that I'm having, because then they know that that's what my expectations are. And in addition to that, with your team, you also want to have open conversations of what's working, what's not working. How is this happening? And is this aligning with the way we are supposed to be functioning as a company? So when you have open conversations about, diversity and inclusivity, it can be anonymous, it can be open, it can be drop it in a box type of situation where people don't have to put their name on it, but they can give ideas, because sometimes they might be afraid to do it or they just might be embarrassed to do it. And so having that safe space for them where you're showing that there's no judgment here. I'm open to hearing ideas. I'm open to the thoughts that are out there. It really gives and empowers your team, your employees, whether they're contractors or not, that you are here for them. You're supporting their thoughts. You're supporting what makes them feel comfortable. And you're also trying to, level up your corporate life with them. And so it's really important to have those open dialogue conversations where it's a judgment-free zone. It's a safe space for them, but it's also a space where they know that they're being heard. Now, what your implementation may look like may not always be exactly what they're saying, but as long as they have the knowledge that they're being heard, that makes a difference in so many different ways. Maybe actually hire somebody who is specifically doing that for your business, or put somebody in charge who is specifically making sure that your policies, the way you're functioning in your marketing and internally and externally, is aligned with the goals that you have for diversity and inclusivity. Because ultimately, whether it's intentional in the beginning or whether it's something that you do ever so often, when you start making a habit of it and you start making a practice of it, it becomes part of your corporate lifestyle, your corporate culture. And that's what you really want to do, where diversity and inclusion is just a part of who your company is. And it's not something that you're thinking about anymore, because it is so ingrained into your system that it just becomes now natural to function that way. And so it's really important to have somebody maybe put them in charge of that scope so that they can start implementing bite-sized, intentional practices into your business.